Hi, my name is Lynn McTaggart. I'm author of the international bestsellers The Field, The Intention Experiment, The Bond, and my forthcoming book, The Power of Eight. I've been studying the power of intention and how to do it, and what happens in small and large groups when people are intending together for many years. And what I've discovered turns everything we think about the power of intention on its head. So I'd like to share a series of secrets with you about intention. And one of them has to do with the typical idea we have about intention, which is, I want, I get. You know, that's how we're taught. We're taught that intention is more or less like putting your request out to the universe, as though you were ordering a meal. I want, I get. But what I've found is that the most powerful part about intention, and the thing that works the best, is its rebound effect. When you get off of yourself, it comes back to you double. Let me explain what happened. I've been working with a lot of groups in my Intention Masterclass, which are groups of about 8. And one of the things that I did in one of the years that I taught this course was to tell people to get off of themselves. And I had a particular target in mind. I wanted them, instead of intending for themselves, to intend for someone they didn't even know. And that someone was a 14-year-old boy who had just broken up with his girlfriend and, in a fit of adolescent angst, had thrown himself off a 40-foot structure and broken pretty much every bone in his body. He was an absolute mess, and his life hung in the balance. This case probably spoke to me more than anything else, because I still had a teenage girl at home, and it could have been her or any one of her friends. So I asked all of my groups in my workshop to start intending for Tom, the boy. And we found that over the weeks they did that, Tom was having a remarkable recovery. I mean, it was touch and go there for a while, and then he started turning around, and before we knew it, he was whizzing around the hospital in his wheelchair. And before we knew that, again, he was out of the hospital and resuming his life. But here's what happened that was really interesting. Some of the intenders, like Alice, for instance, had been trying everything with their group to see what kind of intention would work best for them. You know, making it very specific. I intend that money freely flows in my life, things like that. Because in Alice's case, she was really struggling with financial worries, and she just couldn't get herself straight. She was a real estate agent, and it was real feast or famine with her. So once she started focusing her intention on Tom, her life transformed. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, she got one job offer. Worked on that for a while and decided that wasn't the right one for her. But she got another job offer right after that, and it was her dream job, and money started flowing in regularly. So she went from almost homeless to a regular, steady, and profitable income. And there's a really good reason why getting off of yourself works so well with intention. There's so many studies out there showing that with altruistic practices, when we give, we actually get more. When people do intention for someone else, they actually improve even more than their targets. So that's one of the many secrets that I teach in my Intention Masterclass. I run one every year. It's a year-long course, and here's what happens. For 6 weeks, I teach a class, and I provide my listeners with all of the techniques that I've distilled from intention masters, master healers, Qigong masters, Buddhist monks, and also those techniques that have worked best in the laboratory when studying mind over matter, intention. I've put that into a program of real intention boot camp. We go through all of those techniques, and then I put all of the participants into small groups of 8. And they meet virtually on Skype or Google Hangouts. And that's where the miracles unfold. And that's where the getting off of yourself really works. When you start intending for someone else, it rebounds back to you tenfold. So our Intention Masterclass this year kicks off on March 25th. Runs for a whole year. If you'd like to find out more or book your place, please just follow the link on this post. Thanks so much. Take care.